Paramashiva. Om Paramashiva. Madan Kumar. Tatas. I'll heal your mother. Maragatamani. Go.
Sadashiva, Sadashiva, Nityananda, Sadashiva, Sadashiva.
Om Ma Prema Priyananda. Tatastu, Tatastu, Tatastu. You will live with intense excitement for the change and new life, expansion. I'll remove all your fears. Listen to this great truth. Fear itself is excitement presented to you, but mishandled by you. Listen well. I create through greed, sustain through weak nuclear force, rejuvenate through fear. So fear is not life negative. Fear mishandled with preconceived delusion. Preconceived delusion becomes life negative. The delusions you consumed and you conceived makes fear as life negative. Fear itself is a force of rejuvenation, not destruction. I use strong nuclear force for delusion. Use conscious reality for liberation. I give you my love, conscious reality, liberation. Start celebrating fears. It will become excitement, enjoyment, intense bliss. Om, Om, Om.
यो सृजत् सर्वभूतानि ब्रह्मान्द्याश्च सुरासुरा तमहं लोककर्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि सदाशिवं प्रणतोऽस्मि सदाशिवं
Sadashiva, Sadashiva, Nityananda, Sadashiva, 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 Nityananda, Sadashiva.
वरं वरेण्यं वरदं वरिष्ठं वरवाहनं वनमालाधरं देवं प्रणतोऽस्मि सदाशिवं प्रणतोऽस्मि सदाशिवं
Sadashiva, Sadashiva, Nityananda, Sadashiva, 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 Nityananda, Sadashiva.
प्रीति अस्ति
Gari ga 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 mama gari, gari ga 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 da ba da ma ba, gari ga 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 mama gari, sa ni da pa ma ga, gari ga 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 mama gari, gari ga 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 da ba da ma ba, gari ga 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 mama gari, sa ni da pa ma ga, gari ga 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 mama gari, gari ga 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 da ba da ma ba, gari ga 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 mama gari, sa ni da pa ma ga. मुस्कुराहट दिखे तो झट से सूर्य किरण रंग रंग बरसे चरण कमल की आहट सुनने भूमि की हर अंग अंग तरसे मुस्कुराहट दिखे तो झट से सूर्य किरण रंग रंग बरसे चरण कमल की आहट सुनने भूमि की हर अंग अंग तरसे
नित्यानन्द
Om Shalini Ashogan Tatastu. I will liberate Nitya Bhairav. Om, Om, Om. Om, Om, Om. Gitanjali Santanam. Don't try to know who you are in your parallel universe. You failed your existence. Trying to know more about your past and your parallel existence in the parallel universe will bring more pain to you. Just swallow the life you chose. Oh.
आंगन में झूला झूले तो चिड़िया पंख सभी जा बसे उस सन्नाटे में बहती हवा जो भी कहना था कह जाए सबसे आंगन में झूला झूले तो चिड़िया पंख सभी जा बसे उस सन्नाटे में बहती हवा जो भी कहना था कह जाए सबसे नित्यानंदा
Hang Chin Yu Taiwan, Tatastu. Blessings for you and your family. For Shuddhadvaita Shiva Sayujya Mukti. Shuddha Advaita Praptirastu. Advaita Sthiti Praptirastu. Om, Om, Om.
Incompletion, suffering is all that we talk about. Confusion, delusion, and everybody's stressed out. The only one to save us is him, there's no doubt. He's a Shiva, Mahadeva. He's another avatar of everything at his feet. So feel free, just let it be. Watch him come while you listen to me. Should I tell you who's here? None other than Nityananda. Jagadguru Nityananda. That's right, Paramahamsa Nityananda. Om Namo Nityanandaya, Namo Namo Nityananda. Mahadeva say.
Nadadaguna jadamudi
I
misai.
see you on the truck, my heart goes stuck, stuck.
Maraida nida pakumuna yenoda asai.
Let's sing it once more. Nityananda Sadashiva Mahadeva say.
Nadadaguna jadamudi
I
misai.
see you on the truck, my heart goes stuck, stuck.
Maraida nida pakumuna yenoda asai.
He's Sadashiva Mahadeva. He's another type of everything at his feet. So feel free, just let it be. Watch him come while you listen to me.
அங்க பாருடா இந்த உலகத்தை அரசன் போல் வாராருடா இந்யாருடா அவனேதான் சிவன் அவதாரன் எம்பெருமானிடா
None other than Nityananda.
ஆஹா
Jagat Guru Nityananda.
ஆஹா எம்பெருமான் நித்யானந்தா
That's right. Paramahamsa Nityananda. तू ही संसार तेरे संग मेरे नाते गहरे. तू ही संसार तेरे संग मेरे नाते गहरे. तेरे शरण में आया मैं, तेरे चरणों में बसा लेना. तेरे शरण में आया मैं, तू ही अपना अपना लेना. तू ही संसार तेरे संग मेरे नाते गहरे. तेरे शरण में आया मैं, तेरे चरणों में बसा लेना. तेरे शरण में आया मैं, तू ही अपना अपना लेना. I'm glad that you walked into my life. You're my master, you're my guide. You never let me down, you're always by my side. You're my master, you're my guide. You never let me down, you're always by my side.
Om, 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 Sauravaneja, Tatast. Listen well. Sit in unclutching, in the deep silence of Nirvikalpa Samadhi. You will see Brahmanda is in Pindanda. Pindanda is in Brahmanda. Whole thing is holographic existence. Ultimately, Pindanda is not just in Brahmanda. Pindanda is Brahmanda. Brahmanda is Pindanda. Om. 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 Pindanda is Brahmanda. Brahmanda is Pindanda. Realize this. Om. Om. Om.
ನಿತ್ಯನ್ನ ಪೂರ್ಣತ್ವದ ಕರೆ ಆಲಿಸು ನಿತ್ಯನ್ನ ಪೂರ್ಣತ್ವದ ಕರೆ ಆಲಿಸು ನಿತ್ಯನ್ನ ಪೂರ್ಣತ್ವದ ಕರೆ ಆಲಿಸು ನಿತ್ಯನ್ನ ಪೂರ್ಣತ್ವದ ಕರೆ ಅದ್ವೈತವೆಂಬುದು ಪರಮ ಸತ್ಯವು ಸತ್ಯವನು ಅತಿ ಸುಲಭ ಮಾಡಿಹನು ಅದ್ವೈತವೆಂಬುದು ಪರಮ ಸತ್ಯವು ಈ ಸತ್ಯವನು ಅತಿ ಸುಲಭ ಮಾಡಿಹನು ಸತ್ಯಯುಗಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಲಿಡುವ ಬೇಗ ಬನ್ನಿ ಈ ಸತ್ಯಯುಗಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಲಿಡುವ ಬೇಗ ಬನ್ನಿ ನಮ್ಮ ನಿತ್ಯನ್ನ ಪೂರ್ಣತ್ವದ ಕರೆ ಆಲಿಸು ನಿತ್ಯನ್ನ ಪೂರ್ಣತ್ವದ ಕರೆ
Jackie
ಕೈಲಾಸವೆಂಬುದು ಬೇರೆಲ್ಲೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಆನಂದವೆಂಬುದು ಮತ್ತೆಲ್ಲೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಕೈಲಾಸವೆಂಬುದು ಬೇರೆಲ್ಲೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಆನಂದವೆಂಬುದು ಮತ್ತೆಲ್ಲೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದನ ಸನ್ನಿಧಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದನ ಸನ್ನಿಧಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ನಿತ್ಯನ್ನ ಪೂರ್ಣತ್ವದಾಗದೆ ಆಲಿಸು ನಿತ್ಯನ್ನ.
ಓಂ ಓಂ ಕಾರ್ತಿಕೇಯನ್ ತಥಾಸ್. I will liberate your father, heal your mother. Go.
हर हर बोल शिव शंभु, नित्यानंद परमशिव शंभु. हर हर बोल शिव शंभु, कैलाश राज शिव शंभु. चल रहा था मैं अकेला तेरे ही एक आंसू में, सोना सा मेरा समंदर तेरी ही एक प्यासू में. बारिशे बन के मिला जो तुझ में ही मैं खुल गया, नदिया के जैसे तू आया तुझ में ही मैं खो गया. भोर के हर तारे सा जगमग मुझे तू कर गया. द्वारे खोले तूने तेरे जग ये सारा मिल गया. नित्यानंदा शंभु शंकर बन के तू जो आ गया, दाम तेरे हाथों को जो तुझसे ही मैं मिल गया. बातें तुझसे ही सारी करूं, रूठा तुझ पे ही मैं करूं. तेरे खानों पे चढ़ के जग ये सारा मैंने हारा करूं. हंसना भी तेरे संग करूं, रोना भी तेरे संग ही करूं. थोड़ी सी तेरी हिण आंखों में खुद को ही देखा करूं. मेरी हर सांस में है तू, घन घन में बसा है तू. मेरी हर सांस में है तू, रग रग में जला है तू. सांस मेरी जो चली है बोलती है ये तू सुन ले रे. हर हर बोल शिव शंभु, नित्यानंद परम शिव शंभु. हर हर बोल शिव शंभु, कैलाश राज शिव शंभु. हर हर बोल शिव शंभु, नित्यानंद परम शिव शंभु. हर हर बोल शिव शंभु, कैलाश राज शिव शंभु.
Om Om Shalini Vishwanathan Tathas. Blissful life will happen to you. Om.
ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ನೀನೆ ಎಂದರು. ನಿನ್ನನೇ ನಂಬಿ ಬಂದರು ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ನೀನೆ ಎಂದರು. ನಾನೇ ನೀನಾದರೂ ನೀನೇ ನಾನಾದರೂ, ನಾನೇ ನೀನಾದರೂ ನೀನೇ ನಾನಾದರೂ, ನೀನೆ ನೀನೆ ಎಂದೆನ್ನಬಹುದೇನು ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿನ್ನನೇ ನಂಬಿ ಬಂದರು. ನೀನೆ ನೀನೆ ಎಂದೆನ್ನಬಹುದೇನು ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿನ್ನನೇ ನಂಬಿ ಬಂದರು. ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ನೀನೆ ಎಂದರು. ನಿನ್ನನೇ ನಂಬಿ ಬಂದರು ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ನೀನೆ ಎಂದರು. ಜ್ಞಾನವ ಪಡೆಯದಿದ್ದರು ಜ್ಞಾನಿಯ ನಂಬಿದ್ದರು, ಜ್ಞಾನವ ಪಡೆಯದಿದ್ದರು ಜ್ಞಾನಿಯ ನಂಬಿದ್ದರು, ಸತ್ಯವನರಿಯ ಬಂದಿದ್ದರು ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಮಿಥ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಎನ್ನ ನೂಕಬಹುದೇನು. ಸತ್ಯವನರಿಯ ಬಂದಿದ್ದರು ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಮಿಥ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಎನ್ನ ನೂಕಬಹುದೇನು. ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿನ್ನನೇ ನಂಬಿ ಬಂದರು ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ನೀನೆ ಎಂದರು. ನಿನ್ನನೇ ನಂಬಿ ಬಂದರು ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ನೀನೆ ಎಂದರು.
ಓಂ ಪರಮಶಿವ ಪರಮಶಿವ ಪರಮಶಿವ. ಸರಿತಾ ಪಸುಪಲೇತಿ ತಥಾಸ್ತು. I shower you with all the divine blessings and I accept the Sri Vidya Mangala Sutra. Om. Om Kalaimati Ravi Tathast. I'll shower you with all the auspiciousness. I am with you. Om. Feel you completely now. Give you the health. Om. Om Anikod Raman Ganesh Narayanan Tathast. Purnatva Praptirastu, Arogya Praptirastu, Sarvaishwarya Praptirastu, Sarva Mangala Praptirastu, Jivan Mukti Praptirastu. Om, 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 Om.
ಮುರಿದರು ಮುರಿಯದ ತೊರೆದರು ಮರೆಯದ, ಮುರಿದರು ಮುರಿಯದ ತೊರೆದರು ಮರೆಯದ, ಕುಳಿದರು ಹಳೆಯದ ಎಡವಿದರು ಬೀಳದ, ಕುಳಿದರು ಹಳೆಯದ ಎಡವಿದರು ಬೀಳದ, ಮುರಿದರು ಮುರಿಯದ.
Om Priyadarshini Chakravarti Tathast. Tathastu, tathastu. You will manifest Sarvanya Pitakarta. You will manifest Adinam, Kailasa in Lucknow. I will manifest everything through you. Don't leave Sanatana Dharma for any reason. Bring Dr. Saleh back to Sanatana Dharma. You can do it. When I ordain, I sustain. Go. Om. Abhilasha Meyerhofer, Austria. Tatastu. Guru Bhakti Praptirastu, Purnatva Praptirastu. I shower you and your family with completion, blissful life. I will manifest Kailasa in Haridwar through you. I will manifest all the auspiciousness through you. Guru Bhakti Praptirastu. Om, Om. Paramashiva Shakti Praptirastu. Om.
தங்கமல்லி வந்த மகாதேவி கமா நின்றவா அண்டத்துக்கே நித்யானந்த தியானம் தந்தவா தங்கமல்லி வந்த மகாதேவி கமா நின்றவா அண்டத்துக்கே நித்யானந்த தியானம் தந்தவா கட்டிதரும் நித்யானந்தன் தியானம் தன்னை செய்தாலது பக்தியோடும் ஸ்ரத்தையோடும் நித்யா உன்னை பூஜிப்பது பல நாட்டவமோ பல நாள் நித்யானந்தன் ரூபம் இன்று இறையே குருவின் முப்பில் வையம் காக்கும் எண்ணம் கொண்டு தங்கமல்லி வந்த மகாதேவி கமா நின்றவா அண்டத்துக்கே நித்யானந்த தியானம் தந்தவா தங்கமல்லி வந்த மகாதேவி கமா நின்றவா அண்டத்துக்கே நித்யானந்த தியானம் தந்தவா
Om, 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 Om. Om Paramashiva, Paramashiva, Paramashiva. Vineet Pullavarayar. Listen. How sannyasa should be taken. I have explained clearly in the Upanishads and Vedas. Now I am revealing this to you. Listen. Sannyas has to be taken like drama. This moment. Now I give you the blessings. Listen with simple obedience. I give you the conscious reality. Paramashiva is real. Go to the banyan tree now. Bow down. Offer yourself. Go to Kala Bhairava. Take the oaths of sannyas. Wear the Krama Brahmacharya Vastra now. This is the way sannyas has to be taken. Develop the strength, power. I am here to shower you with conscious reality. Paramashiva is real. You will be Paramahamsa Sannyasi. Past will become redundant. Future will be just me for you from now. Om, Om, Om. Obey the command. When I ordain, I sustain. I give you the sannyasa. Now, have the Krama Brahmacharya Diksha. Om, 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 Om. Om. Sri Nitya Kalpa Vrikshananda will be your spiritual name. Om. Om. Rahini Annan. Mahagovindananda. I bless you and assure you You and your family will be in part of me, my heart. Anga Devata, Paramashiva Anga Devata Praptirastu. Paramashiva Sayujya Mukti Praptirastu. Paramashiva Samibhya Mukti Praptirastu. Paramashiva Sarubhya Mukti Praptirastu. Om. Om. Om.
Guru Nityane, Nityashar Guru Nityashar Guru Nityashar Guru Nityane, Nityashar Guru Nityashar Guru Nityashar Guru Nityane, Nityashar Guru Nityashar Guru Nityashar Guru Nityane. மலமது கொண்ட மனத்தினால் சற்றற்ற கமலம் எல்லாம் கவிழ்ந்ததே. ஆதாரம் ஏழும் மலர்ந்திட இங்கு அண்ணாமலை நீ வர வேண்டும். கற்பனை கொண்டு கவிழ்ந்தது இங்கு மூலாதார
Om Ravi Rawat, Hong Kong, Tatastu. I save you from Maya Matrix. I shower you with wealth. Sarvanyapita Karta Shivapunya Praptirastu. I give you complete completion and right relationships. Charyapada Praptirastu. Paramashiva Jnana Praptirastu. Om, Om, Om. Om.
Guru Nityashar Guru Nityashar Guru Nityane, Nityashar Guru Nityashar Guru Nityashar Guru Nityane. பயமது கண்டு பயந்தே இங்கு சுவாதிஷ்டானம் அது மூடியே. சுதந்திர உணர்வை சொற்பமும் இன்றி காணாமல் போய் கலங்கினோம். நித்யசத் குரு நித்யசத் குரு நித்யசத் குரு நித்யனே, நித்யசத் குரு நித்யசத் குரு நித்யசத் குரு நித்யனே. அபயம் என்றிங்கு அபயம் அளித்து உன் அருளினால் யம பயமதும் எங்கும் இருந்து எங்களை காத்து யம பயம் போக்கி அருளவே. சுந்தர முகம் நின்னை கண்டதும் சுவாதிஷ்டானம் மலர்ந்ததே. கருணை தேவனே உன் கரம் பட்டு அபாயம் நீங்கியே அருளினோய். நித்யசத் குரு நித்யசத் குரு நித்யசத் குரு நித்யனே.
Om Wing In Lee, Hong Kong, Tatastu. Adi Kailasavasa Praptirastu. I'll shower you with health, wealth, happiness. Jivan Mukti. Om Paramashiva. Om.
రాకేందు భూషణం నిత్యానందం, రాకేందు భూషణం నిత్యానందం, నాథం దైవనందం గురు భావనందం స్మరామి. రాకేందు భూషణం నిత్యానందం, నాథం దైవనందం గురు భావనందం స్మరామి. రాకేందు భూషణం. भवदीय दर्शनं पातुं धन्योऽहं मदीयोऽयम् अस्तित्वं विस्मृतं. भवदीय दर्शनं पातुं धन्योऽहं मदीयोऽयम् अस्तित्वं विस्मृतं. आनन्दं शिवबोधं नित्यानन्दम् अनुभवं सानिधा मदनि गदा गरे गरे नेसा मदनि सगसनि सनि धनि दमद मग ग ग गम गम दा 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 मदनि धनि नी दा धनि मदा दा मरे सा. आनन्दं आनन्दं शिवबोधं नित्यानन्दं अनुभवं नित्यानन्दं हृदयनाथं गुरुभावनतं स्मरामि नागेन्दु भूषणं नित्यानन्दं नाथं दैवनन्दं गुरुभावनतं स्मरामि नागेन्दु भूषणं नित्यानन्दं
ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಪರಮಹಂಸ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಗುರುದೇವ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಪರಮಹಂಸ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ
ಗುರುದೇವ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಪರಮಹಂಸ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಗುರುದೇವ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಪರಮಹಂಸ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ
ಗುರುದೇವ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಪರಮಹಂಸ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಗುರುದೇವ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಪರಮಹಂಸ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ You taught me completion, you gave me initiation. You taught me completion, you gave me initiation. You taught me completion, you gave me initiation. Taram daram 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 daram.
Just being in your presence burnt away all the karma. The Shivoham experience relieved us from the bondages of Janma.
I surrender Nityananda, Sharanam Sharanam Nityananda. 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 Taram daram 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 daram. Gurudeva Nityananda Paramahamsa Nityananda Gurudeva Nityananda Paramahamsa Nityananda Gurudeva Nityananda Paramahamsa Nityananda.
Om Akshaya Sri Ram. Take this as commandment. Paramashiva is real. Live this in your life. Tell this to everyone in your life. Whoever you meet, whoever you see, to all of them, enrich this one conscious reality. Paramashiva is real. Live this with simple obedience. You will radiate Paramashiva. Om.
ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಕರುಣಿಸೆಯ ಮಗೇ ಗುರು
ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರವ ಕೇಳಿ ಪರಮಾನಂದವ ಸುಲಭದಿ ತಾಳಿ. ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದರ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರವ ಕೇಳಿ ಪರಮಾನಂದವ ಸುಲಭದಿ ತಾಳಿ. 7 ಚಕ್ರಗಳ ಧ್ಯಾನವ ಮಾಡಿ 7 ಚಕ್ರಗಳ ಧ್ಯಾನವ ಮಾಡಿ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದದ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯನ್ನು ತಾಳಿ. ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದದ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯನ್ನು ತಾಳಿ. ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದರ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರವ ಕೇಳಿ ಪರಮಾನಂದವ ಸುಲಭದಿ ತಾಳಿ. ಎಂಬುದೊಂದು ಮಹಾ ಚೈತನ್ಯ, ಪ್ರೀತಿ ನಿಸ್ವಾರ್ಥವಾದರೆ ಚೆನ್ನ. ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಎಂಬುದೊಂದು ಮಹಾ ಚೈತನ್ಯ, ಪ್ರೀತಿ ನಿಸ್ವಾರ್ಥ.
ಓಂ ಪರಮಶಿವ 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 ಪರಮಶಿವ. ಓಂ ಪರಮಶಿವ 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 ಪರಮಶಿವ.
ತಾಳಿ. ಶ್ರೀ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಮಸ್ತೆ, ಶ್ರೀ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಮಸ್ತೆ, ಶ್ರೀ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಮಸ್ತೆ, ಶ್ರೀ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಮಸ್ತೆ. ಗಲದ್ದಾನಗಂಡಂ ಮಿಲದ್ಭೃಂಗಷಂಡಂ ಚಲಚ್ಚಾರುಷುಂಡಂ ಜಗತ್ಪ್ರಾಣಶೌಂಡಂ ಕಲದ್ದಂತಕಾಂಡಂ ವಿಪದ್ಭಂಗಚಂಡಂ ಶಿವಪ್ರೇಮಪಿಂಡಂ ಭಜೆ ವಕ್ರತುಂಡಂ. ಶ್ರೀ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಮಸ್ತೆ, ಶ್ರೀ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಮಸ್ತೆ, ಶ್ರೀ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಮಸ್ತೆ, ಶ್ರೀ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಮಸ್ತೆ. ಅನಾದ್ಯಂತಮಾದ್ಯಂ ಪರಂ ತತ್ವಮರ್ಥಂ ಚಿದಾಕಾರಮೇಕಂ ತುರೀಯಂ ತ್ವಮೇಯಂ ಹರಿಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಭೃಗ್ಯ
Let's start with the Sadguru Vandanam. Nityanandam Paramasukhanam Kyakshibhutam Bhavaditam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. No photography, video, audio recording. Important cautions. What is Let's hear from Bhagwan himself explaining what is power manifestation.
Powerlessness. When it happens in you out of your free will and consciousness, it is powerfulness. That's when you fall into dream. Work is a 4-letter word. Power manifestation is called want. Power manifestation
is authentic, time-tested, scientific, and foolproof. Again, Bhagwan gives us all the blessings, boons to receive the prasada. Paramashiva is real as our reality. The Shastra Pramana The evidences are to support, give us the cognitive shift to manifest the powers of Paramashiva. The Shastra Pramana, the eternal unchangeable truth revealed in the source scriptures, the Vedas and the Agamas. Apta Pramana, the experience and the results of the Aptas, the authority of Hinduism. The Aptas are the Rishis, Munis, Ganas, Nayanamas, Alvars, Siddhas. All of them are authority of Hinduism, manifesting all the powers of Paramashiva. Atma Pramana. Atma Pramana, account of His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam. This millennium's avatar, personal experience of power manifestation. Bhagavan's very own Leela to manifest the powers of Paramashiva. Shakshi Pramana, the experience of millions of disciple devotees, followers initiated by Bhagavan into the science of power manifestation. Bhagavan himself is in Kailash Kotyad, manifesting the powers through all of us, bringing Paramashiva is real as our reality into our brains as consciousness, as superconsciousness. Pratyaksha Pramana, the scientific study measuring the effect of being in the enlightened state. Bhagavan has beautifully given the pramanas for us to understand that cognitive shift that needs to happen in us as our reality. The Shastra Pramana for Ashtamahashaktis is from Shiva Samhita 5.7678.
परमासिद्धेर् अणिमादिगुणप्रदा वायुस्तन्नचरते देहे रसवृद्धिर्भवेद्ध्रुवम् आकाशपनकजगल्तीयूसमपि वर्धते मरणं खाद्यते तेन स केनापि न खाद्यते तस्य स्यात् परमासिद्धिर् अणिमादिगुणप्रदा वायुः स न चरते देहे रसवृद्धिर्भवेत् ध्रुवम् आकाशपनकजगलप्तीयूसमपि वर्धते.
Bhagavan Paramashiva says, death is eaten by him, he is eaten by none. He manifests the highest powers of such as Ahima, Mahima, Lahima, Garima, all the Ashtama Shaktis. The Vayu, the wind energy, moves equally throughout his body. The juice of his body also are increased. The Rasavriddhi, the nectar, excluding from the eternal lotus, also increases in him. Bhagavan Paramashiva beautifully gives us the highest reality, how we can manifest the powers of Paramashiva. All that Bhagavan is giving us, how these forces are manifesting in our body as our reality. When we understand and unclutch from that, and simply we are able to manifest the higher reality as Paramashiva is real again and again, it will manifest as greater reality. There was a milkmaid who every day took milk to a man, and every day she was late. The man was asking, "Why are you late every day?" And then she said, "I used to sit at the door of the Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam, where it was chanted, and I just listen to that and I come. It becomes late." He says, "Don't go there. You don't understand, right?" She says, "Yes, I don't understand anything, but I feel so complete when I go there." And he said, "Don't go there because you're coming late." Again and again, this happened. And again, he said the same thing. "Don't go there. You're coming late." One day he got really that he took her basket, which was like all with holes, and kept under the tap and asked her to fetch the water in the basket. She said, "I cannot fetch the water in that basket because it has hole." He said, "Exactly, just like that. When you are sitting and listening to something you don't understand, there is of no use. Why are you going there every day? It is like this, it just drains off." She beautifully replies, she says, "Even though the water is gone, the basket is become clean. That you have to notice. That is what happens. All these greater truths, whether we understand or not, again and again, when we are cherishing all this as our cognition, simply the higher reality happens. The mind can never understand and never cognize. If the mind can cognize, then infinity has to be less than mind. It can never cognize. It just has to happen to you. And how does it happen? Only by you again and again imbibing yourself into the higher consciousness. Paramashiva is real. The materialistic world gives you all the possibility as though it is real, but it is just a shadow. Either you yourself have the beautiful cognitive shift by manifesting powers, poke holes to the logic, and wake up to the reality Paramashiva is real, or the root shock wakes you up and makes you understand Paramashiva is real. Either way, we can experience the higher reality, Bhagavan says. All that we need to do is surrender to everything that Bhagavan is giving and be in the oneness space. How the Nayanamars lived in such a high space, understanding Guru Vak as their life and surrendering everything to Guru Vak and Guru's lotus feet again and again makes them manifest the higher powers, higher reality. Again and again, understanding this greater science brings the completion and makes us manifest beyond the death. That is eaten by him is only for people who don't want to wake up from the materialistic world, thinking that we are only matter is putting us only in the death and birth painful cycle. But if we understand that Paramashiva is real, reside in that, and understand everything that is happening as Paramashiva as our reality, simply he is eaten by none. You wake up as reality that you are not just the body, you are also the body. You are Paramashiva, you are quantum, you are the highest possibility that exists as reality. And manifesting all the powers of Paramashiva, all this greater science, how Bhagavan has given us. All these Nayanamas lived this greater science so beautifully and manifested as reality. The Nayanar and had her daughter married, and when she was getting married, Manakanchar Nayanar was getting her daughter married, and that day the Shiva's devotee, one person came and asked for the hair, and simply the father cut the hair of the bride and gave it. Whatever Shiva devotee asked, he is known for giving, and he gave the hair to this devotee who is Shiva's devotee. Manakanchara Nayanar, and when he gave the hair, he disappeared and appeared and blessed him as a Nayanar, and again grew the hair, and simply she got married. Thus, it might look like a very simple act. What is there in just a hair getting cut? On your marriage day, but the essence is nothing disturbs them. However difficult or however things are going out of the way, nothing disturbs them because they don't want to be disturbed other than Paramashiva as their space, other than Paramashiva as their reality. It was so beautiful. Tukaram was one of the greatest devotee of Krishna. When he was asked to leave his house by a real fraud and a cheater, and he took away his house, and for no reason he gave away his house and asked his family to come out of the house and stay with him outside. And all that he presumed was he understood that Krishna is asking me to unclutch from the house. I will simply do it. And when he did it, they all built a huge ashram for him to live there forever. The beautiful signs when you give up, understanding Paramashiva is real again and again. All these Nayana lived, breathed, and thought that as their lifestyle. When they did this, simply they were able to understand thus cosmic logic is much more greater than the other logic that we are trying to gain in our outer life by knowledge, by our thinking, decision, plans, whatever we have is only poor man's knowledge. But understanding this cosmic knowledge simply will make us manifest the real reality, the consciousness, and Paramashiva blessing us with all the auspiciousness and abundance. Atma Pramana, Bhagavan beautifully explains this.
There are some people only, this is the logic with which they function. And it's okay, at least they function. See, fundamentally, I am doing something which is unprecedented, to tell you honestly, which was never done earlier. So the product I am delivering also is unprecedented. So the integrity I demand also is unprecedented. The kind of a whole life need to be just opened and intensified. Kind of an intense connection I had with Arunagiri Yogeshwara. Even with that connection, it took 9.5 months to fully download the whole thing and to fully start manifesting the whole thing. With this initiation, you can change the size, shape of the organs. Understand? Just this one initiation, if you all master, you can just go on living whatever time you want. Because you just need to alter your organs and rejuvenate and freshen up, that's all. It's like every morning if you just switch the reboot button, press, control, delete and reboot, over. You go on living. You master the time. I know a lot of fundamental principles need to be understood. Unfortunately, humanity has moved so much away from nature. Even basic few things look so complicated and difficult. Sometimes I feel like I am living in a different world and you are all living in a different world. It is not few feet distance, it is few world distance. Because the cognitions I carry, the conclusions I have, listen, the cognitive shift you need to have for this initiation. Listen carefully. I'll repeat once more. Hinduism is not faith-based tradition. It doesn't demand your faith. It is integrity-based tradition. It means, let me explain. Listen carefully. There are some fundamental understandings about the cosmos. You commit to understand that and be integrated to that. That's all. Some of the cosmic principles. No one owns anything. Only violence is sin. I am not saying you can go and rob. If you rob and that fellow is affected by it, you will incur sin. Because his suffering will create karma for you. But if nobody suffers, there is no suffering at all, you don't get any karma. Understand? You can't say, oh, let me just rob the water of the river. No. In Hindu tradition, even the river is a living energy. So I'm not saying go and rob. All I am trying to tell you is, what is right, what is wrong, you need to know. So you can constantly function based on cosmic principles. Violence is the only sin. Nothing else is a sin. Nothing else is a sin. Anywhere pain is created, only then it is a sin, not otherwise. But if someone blackmails you, oh, don't do that, then I will become painful, that doesn't come as a karma to you. One of my relatives threatened, blackmailed that she will commit suicide if I become a sannyasi. I said, quickly finish, let me finish all the last rites and then I'll go. I said, quickly finish. I have only few more days to go. Let me finish your last rites and then I'll go. She did not commit suicide. She started screaming, how dare you tell that I should die? I did not tell you should die. You only said you will die. Why should I die for your sake? I said, I did not tell you to die. That is what I wanted. I want you to live long, happily, live happily. I did not tell you to die. You threatened me that you will die if I become sannyasi. In India, we have a funny kind of relationships. It is all about the social prestige. And one of my uncle, I should describe the whole thing in Tamil and translate, only then it will be really wonderful. Because it's an incident happened in my life, very important but funny incident. Now we have to enter into initiation, so later on I will describe this incident. The essence I wanted to convey to all of you, understand. Decision to understand, come to cosmic conclusions inside you and be integrated to that is what is integrity. Listen carefully. Continuously contemplating what is cosmic principle and searching is what is called seeking. Vyakulata, Pratyagatma Chaitanya Chakrata, individual consciousness waking up and searching. Every moment thinking, what is the cosmic principle I am supposed to follow now in this situation? And going on aligning ourselves to it. Now, the power manifestation, the initiation and power manifestation you are going to have, it is working with people, understand? You are going to be healing others. So the cosmic principle for which you need to be in tune, you need to be integrated. Let me heal the whole universe.
Beautifully, Bhagavan is giving us what is the cosmic integrity, how we can manifest that.
Also has become stinking like that. Forget you. Life is for others. With this decision, be ferocious with this decision. Be ferocious with this cognition. Decision to enrich and cause others' reality. Be ferocious with it.
So beautifully, Bhagavan explained how the cosmic principle, how it becomes reality in you. When you align again and again, Paramashiva is real. Whether you understand or not, whether you know it or not, whether you could understand and manifest or not, you are Paramashiva and you are manifesting even now. We are unconsciously in that trauma, and when we continuously hold that cognition again and again, whatever is happening in the outer world, the materialistic world, simply the shift happens. Like you cannot explain a joke, you just have to experience it. Suddenly you will start laughing. You don't know why you laughed for that. You have no idea, no logic behind it. It just happens. Same way, all this powerful cognition, when you hold that continuously in your inner space and start living that whole thing again and again, that Paramashiva is real, is my thought Paramashiva, is my word Paramashiva, holding that again and again, when you live it, something else in you clicks with it and starts manifesting as powers. Here, beautifully, the devotee in Shakshi Pramana has increased the size, the length of the object. She is measuring it and showing how the length of the Atma Linga has increased. Now you can take any object, you can weigh it, or you can mark the circumference of it, or you can just measure the height of it. But whatever you're doing, do it couple of times so you don't have any doubt whether you did measure it properly or you just started the meditation. So do it very clearly, authentically, so that you don't create any self-doubt from it when it expands. We are going to increase the size of the object. Paramashiva is going to manifest that in us. Now let's sit straight with the head, neck and spine in a straight line. Once you set up this, you can weigh in your phone, but if you're weighing in the phone, do it couple of times extra because it usually gives only a range. 5 to 10 units of the measurement should be longer or larger so that you don't create any self-doubt when you manifest the powers. Even the tingling or Kundalini awakening or the heat, what you experience, you've started manifesting the powers, start celebrating, you will simply see the powers manifesting more quantum space. And now sit straight with the head, neck and spine in a straight line. Visualize Paramashiva, Parashakti, all the boons, all the blessings, all the gorgeous looks and the smiles and the compassion, the overflowing love, and meticulously guiding each and every one. All that Devi just now showered on all of us. Hold that in the third eye. Continuously melt in that space. An absolute unclutching from anything that you know as the materialistic world. Beautifully, Bhagavan says, if a thief is sitting next door where there is tons of money, what would he be thinking? Will he be thinking about something else other than the money? Hold that powerful space inside you. Paramashiva is real. Think, hold that space inside you. Sit in that bhava with 25 heads and 75 eyes and 50 hands. Beautifully in the oneness space. That is the greatest tyaga. And continuously chant the Mahavakya intensely from your navel center. Again and again, when you chant the Mahavakya, it raises your frequency. You are frequency also, not just the matter, not just the materialistic world. You are quantum. You are Paramashiva. You can reflect Paramashiva in your brain as superconsciousness and manifest the higher reality, the new species, wake up to the higher science. Bhagavan beautifully says, in your dream, you are not there, but the thoughts are happening. So when you have certain fear or greed, you wake up. But in here, we have so much of the distance between the seen and the seer. So for us to wake up, we have to dissolve yourself in the authenticity. Paramashiva is real. In the deep sleep, how you dissolve, there is no knower, no knowing, nothing. It just, the seen and the seer merges and you are the one quantum space, but you are entering that unconsciously, or the mind is not conscious, aware of that. Now with the mind aware of that, enter into the same space is Nirvikalpa Samadhi. And clearly chant the Mahavakya from your navel center. You are much more than what the mind is giving you as a materialistic world. As consciousness, you merge into Paramashiva, you melt in Bhagavan's lotus feet, and you experience the greater oneness that Paramashiva is real. Let's experience the Nirvikalpa Samadhi, Bhagavan's initiation in the courtyard, for us to experience the Ashta Shaktis. Let's start chanting intensely the Mahavakya with a deep listening.
Om Nityananda Paramashivam. Om Nityananda Paramashivam. Om Nityananda Paramashivam. Om Nityananda Paramashivam. Paramashivam. Om Nityananda Paramashivam. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nityananda Paramashivam. 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 Om Nityananda Let all of us let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nityananda Paramashivam. 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 Om Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham. Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vani open up, manifest in all of us.
So beautiful. Whatever you have received as prasada, authentically verify it and take a picture of what prasada you have received or increasing the size. It can be your experience just as Kundalini energy, or it's some you are feeling the heat, or you're feeling the tingling, or you see it expand in certain way. Whatever it is, just make a note of that. All that prasada that Bhagavan is giving, only if we recognize that more and more and share it to the world, we will start understanding the higher reality, who we are, the consciousness, the Paramashiva in us manifesting continuously as our reality. All that we need to experience is Paramashiva is real. Again and again, hold that powerful cognition and hold that space of oneness with Paramashiva, melting in Paramashiva, Para Shakti. Devi herself will manifest all the auspiciousness and abundance. Again and again, hold that higher reality, higher cognition. Paramashiva is real. That very cognition will start manifesting everything that you want and much more. When Uddhava asked Krishna, what should I hold? He said only one thing. Hold Krishna in everything that you see, everything you talk to, or everything you think, and only hold everybody as Krishna. And simply you will experience Krishna in you. When what we cherish is what we become that. Bhagavan beautifully says, what you eat is what you belch. You cherish Paramashiva's space again and again, and you will experience that as reality. When somebody gave a beautiful shawl to Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, and for a minute he took the shawl, expensive, most beautiful. He said, "Wow, this is so good." And he took it in his hand and felt it, and then immediately his mind said, "Can it be more better than the Kali space?" Immediately he got angry with the shawl. He put the shawl down. He started stamping on the shawl, hitting the shawl, and the person who gave it took the shawl and went away. The whole thing is he doesn't want even one thought that other than Kali in his mind. The mind should be filled with Paramashiva as reality. Again and again, holding only Paramashiva, Parashakti as your reality. Whatever you're going through, just let Paramashiva handle that and just hold the Paramashiva space, and all the auspiciousness and abundance slowly starts manifesting, clearing all the self-doubt, self-denial, self-hatred, and make you manifest all the abundance and auspiciousness. And whatever boon Bhagavan gives becomes a reality in your life. All that boon needs a receiving space. Bhagavan says, if you come to Ganga with a cup, you can take her in a cup. If you come with a bucket, you can take her in a bucket. But if you come with the whole lorry, you can take as much you want. Not catch will fill us with all the blessings. So let's hold the Paramashiva space. Sit as Paramashiva, Para Shakti, holding again and again Para Shaktis, that gorgeous looks, that beautiful smile, that ferocious words, and all the blessings and boons and whatever he's showering, meticulously attending to everything, and so compassionate and so caring for each and everything, and so beautiful, holding that space. Hold only that in your powerful space, powerful cognition. Bhagavan beautifully says, when you're first in love with somebody, how you hold only that person, whatever is happening in the outer world, doesn't matter. Same way, hold Paramashiva in your inner space. Chant the Mahavakya, raising your frequency, and with a deep listening, let's start the second cycle, Ashtamaha Shakti. Start chanting the Mahavakya intensely with the intense listening.
Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eye. Om Jnananda Paramashivam. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Jnananda Paramashivam. Paramashivam. Om Jnananda 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 Paramashivam. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Om Jnananda Paramashivam. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vani open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nityananda Paramashiva.
So beautiful. Whatever Paramashiva has given as prasada, please open your eyes and measure the object, length, breadth, or the weight of the object. All this Bhagavan is showering on us to make us understand that Paramashiva is real. How real we feel the materialistic world. It is much beyond the materialistic world, that our world, who we are, is more real. Bhagavan Paramashiva makes us understand we are not required for our life. How in the deep sleep we are not required, but we feel the most blissful, and every day without getting bored, we want to enter into that. Same way, when you consciously enter, you will be in the most blissful space and nothing to lose but everything to gain. Bhagavan Paramashiva makes us understand who we are, why we came to planet Earth, and how we can experience Paramashiva, Bhagavan himself, as our reality. Simple integrity and simple obedience makes us manifest huge powers. Like how you prepare a cake, the icing, the chocolate on the cake is so important. Causing is the ultimate. Extreme power manifestation is extreme causing. When you start causing others, again and again, with all the power manifestation, powerful cognition, and all your beautiful space that you experience with Devi, and the transformation in your life, when you start sharing in the world, you start seeing how much world is looking and reflecting on you, and you'll be so surprised that how many people really reflect all these great truth and start putting likes and views and comments. They are looking for you to manifest in them as reality. All of us are Paramashiva. When you start talking about Paramashiva, you will recognize all the Paramashiva in all of them, manifesting the higher reality. What you cherish becomes the real. All this simple truth Bhagavan is giving us again and again to make us Paramashiva, the superconscious being, who we are, why we came to planet Earth out of 84 million species taking this birth, especially when Avatar is there and sitting here and manifesting out of hundreds of people here. We are the greatest blessed one, the Brahmanya Bahuputratam, the inheritant of the cosmos, the chosen, blessed inheritant of the cosmos, to experience this greater truth and take it to the world, collective integrity. All of us sitting here, thanking all of you, manifesting all these powers, and collectively all of us are holding that higher reality. Paramashiva is real, makes all of us more and more into the space of oneness with Paramashiva. Thanking all of you being here. And if you see the dollar sign, you can go ahead, whatever you want, you can donate to Kailasha, to Bhagwan. Again and again, building the Kailasha in your inner space by donating even small amount. All these might be simple exercise. A tablet is very small, but it takes care of huge issues. Same way, all these are simple exercise. Sharing takes another 5 minutes and offering will take you another 1 minute. But all this makes you more and more Kailasha itself. The Kailasha that you're building in your heart, Paramashiva is real, becomes reality in your life. Thanking all of you, thanking Bhagwan for all the showering, all the boons, and all that initiations and power manifestation with deep gratitude, and earning for Paramashiva as my thought, word, and action, and in everybody seeing as Paramashiva as reality. Holding that powerful cognition, ending the session with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnasya Purnamataya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavate Sri Nityanda Paramashivam Paduka Arpanamastu. Om Nityanandam. Thank you so much. See you in the next session after the darshan, after the diksha, into the science of our manifestation, Kailash Kot Yag. Thank you, Nityananda.